and understanding beings of mutual contact and sympathy. You will also fully recognize and exquisitely fraternize with the descending pilgrims, the Paradise citizens, who traverse these circuits from within outward, entering Havona through the pilot world of the first circuit and proceeding outward to the seventh. The ascending pilgrims from the seven super-universes pass through Havona in the opposite direction, entering by way of the pilot world of the seventh circuit and proceeding inward. There is no time limit set on the progress of the ascending creatures from world to world and from circuit to circuit, just as no fixed span of time is arbitrarily assigned to residence on the Urantia worlds. But whereas adequately developed individuals may be exempted from sojourn on one or more of the local universe training worlds, no pilgrim may avoid passing through all 7 of the Havona circuits of progressive spiritualization. The corps of tertiary supernophim, which is chiefly assigned to the service of the pilgrims of time, is classified as follows. 1. The harmony supervisors. It must be apparent that some sort of coordinating influence would be required even in perfect Havona to maintain system and to ensure harmony in all the work of preparing the pilgrims of time for their subsequent paradise achievements. Such is the real mission of the harmony supervisors, to keep everything moving along smoothly and expeditiously. Originating on the first circuit, they serve throughout Havona, and their presence on the circuits means that nothing can possibly go amiss. A great ability to coordinate a diversity of activities involving personalities of differing orders, even multiple levels, enables these supernophim to give assistance wherever and whenever required. They contribute enormously to the mutual understanding of the pilgrims of time and the pilgrims of eternity. 2. The chief recorders. These angels are created on the second circuit, but operate everywhere in the central universe. They record in triplicate, executing records for the literal files of Havona, for the spiritual files of their order, and for the formal records of paradise. In addition, they automatically transmit the transactions of true knowledge import to the living libraries of paradise, the custodians of knowledge of the primary order of supernophim. 3. The broadcasters. The children of the third circuit spirit function throughout Havona, although their official station is located on planet number 70 in the outermost circle. These master technicians are the broadcast receivers and senders of the central creation and the directors of the space reports of all deity phenomena on paradise. They can operate all of the basic circuits of space. 4. The messengers take origin on circuit number 4. They range the Paradise Havona system as bearers of all messages requiring personal transmission. They serve their fellows, the celestial personalities, the Paradise pilgrims, and even the ascendant souls of time. 5. The intelligence coordinators. These tertiary supernophim, the children of the fifth circuit spirit, are always the wise and sympathetic promoters of fraternal association between the ascending and the descending pilgrims. They minister to all the inhabitants of Havona, and especially to the ascenders, by keeping them currently informed regarding the affairs of the universe of universes. By virtue of personal contacts with the broadcasters and the reflectors, these living newspapers of Havona are instantly conversant with all information passing over the vast news circuits of the central universe. They secure intelligence by the Havona graph method, which enables them automatically to assimilate as much information in 1 hour of Urantia time as would require 1,000 years for your most rapid telegraphic technique to record. 6. The transport personalities. These beings, of origin on circuit number 6, usually operate from planet number 40 in the outermost circuit. It is they who take away the disappointed candidates who transiently fail in the deity adventure. They stand ready to serve all who must come and go in service of Havona, and who are not space traversers. 7. The Reserve Corps. The fluctuations in the work with the ascendant beings, the Paradise pilgrims, and other orders of beings sojourning in Havona, make it necessary to maintain these reserves of supernophim on the pilot world of the seventh circle, where they take origin. They are created without special design, and are competent to take up service in the less exacting phases of any of the duties of their superaphic associates of the tertiary order. 4. The secondary supernophim. The secondary Supernifim are ministers to the 7 planetary circuits of the central universe. Part are devoted to the service of the Pilgrims of Time, and 1/2 of the entire order is assigned to the training of the Paradise Pilgrims of Eternity. These Paradise citizens, in their pilgrimage through the Havona circuits, are also attended by volunteers from the Mortal Finality Corps, an arrangement that has prevailed since the completion of the first Finaliter group. According to their periodic assignment to the Ministry of the Ascending Pilgrims, secondary Supernifim work in the following 7 groups. 1. Pilgrim Helpers. 2. Supremacy Guides. 3. Trinity Guides. 4. Sun Finders. 5. Father Guides. 6. Counselors and Advisors. 7. Complements of Rest. Each of these working groups contains angels of all 7 created types, and a pilgrim of space is always tutored by secondary Supernifim of origin in the Master Spirit who presides over that pilgrim's super-universe of nativity. When you mortals of Urantia attain Havona, you will certainly be piloted by Supernifim whose created natures, like your own evolved natures, are derived from the Master Spirit of Orvanton. And since your tutors spring from the Master Spirit of your own super-universe, they are especially qualified to understand, comfort, and assist you in all your efforts to attain Paradise perfection. The Pilgrims of Time are transported past the dark gravity bodies of Havona to the outer planetary circuit by the transport personalities of the primary order of Seconifim, operating from the headquarters of the 7 super-universes. A majority, but not all, of the Seraphim of planetary and local universe service, who have been accredited for the Paradise Ascent, will part with their mortal associates before the long flight to Havona, and will at once begin a long and intense training for supernal assignment, expecting to achieve, as Seraphim, perfection of existence and supremacy of service. And this they do, hoping to rejoin the Pilgrims of Time, to be reckoned among those who forever follow the course of such mortals as have attained the Universal Father and have received assignment to the undisclosed service of the core of the finality. The pilgrim lands on the receiving planet of Havona, the pilot world of the 7th Circuit, with only one endowment of perfection, perfection of purpose. The Universal Father has decreed, "Be you perfect even as I am perfect." That is the astounding invitation command broadcast to the finite children of the worlds of space. The promulgation of that injunction has set all creation astir in the cooperative effort of the celestial beings to assist in bringing about the fulfillment and realization of that tremendous command of the first great source and center. When, through and by the ministry of all the helper hosts of the universal scheme of survival, you are finally deposited on the receiving world of Havona, you arrive with only one sort of perfection, perfection of purpose. Your purpose has been thoroughly proved, your faith has been tested, you are known to be disappointment-proof. Not even the failure to discern the Universal Father can shake the faith or seriously disturb the trust of an ascendant mortal who has passed through the experience that all must traverse in order to attain the perfect spheres of Havona. By the time you reach Havona, your sincerity has become sublime. Perfection of purpose and divinity of desire, with steadfastness of faith, have secured your entrance to the settled abodes of eternity. Your deliverance from the uncertainties of time is full and complete. And now must you come face to face with the problems of Havona and the immensities of Paradise, to meet which you have so long been in training in the experiential epochs of time on the world schools of space. Faith has won for the ascendant pilgrim a perfection of purpose which admits the children of time to the portals of eternity. Now must the pilgrim helpers begin the work of developing that perfection of understanding and that technique of comprehension which are so indispensable to Paradise perfection of personality. Ability to comprehend is the mortal passport to Paradise. Willingness to believe is the key to Havona. The acceptance of sonship, cooperation with the indwelling adjuster, is the price of evolutionary survival. 5. The Pilgrim Helpers. The first of the 7 groups of secondary Supernifim to be encountered are the Pilgrim Helpers, those beings of quick understanding and broad sympathy who welcome the much-traveled ascenders of space to the stabilized worlds and settled economy of the central universe. Simultaneous